Welcome back. Well, first of all, I just wanted to do a quick video on a little reaction to the video that I posted. Actually, it was a short that I posted about cropping my Cane Corso's ears. Um, I got a lot of feedback from that. Obviously, it's very, I don't know how you say it, but I don't know. It just brought up a lot of things that people were very judgmental about it, and I just wanted to clear the air on why I did it, and maybe the facts about it a little bit more, and explain a little bit why people crop their Cane Corso's ears. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people consider that cosmetic ear surgery, and it is, and that's the absolute truth about it. It is cosmetic. Most of my research that I've done has shown or said to me, or I've seen that it's basically just for cosmetic, not knowing that it can also help the dog with possible ear infections down the road, or anything in that. But definitely, it was the majority of the choice of why I made the decision to do it was because, yeah, it looks cool. I mean, she looks badass. It's just the way that the Cane Corsos, I've always pictured them. I mean, going back to one of the guys who inspired me to get the dog, Jason Corey, and you go back and watch his videos, and his dog on Bruce Wayne has cropped ears. I mean, I can't think of any other reason that it would be but cosmetic. I've heard different stories of people who've had their dog's ears cropped and that they haven't had any issues with ear infections, or they haven't had any issues with any injuries involving their ears or stuff like that. So the injuries part, let's start off with that. Involving injuries, back in the day, these dogs were built for war. They were actually working dogs. So if they were, say, to be attacked by a prey or predator, so either or, that they would have less of a chance to grab onto them. Also, their tails. When the Cane Corsos are born, they do have full-size tails, and it's just normal for once they're born for them to be clipped off as well. As well as those, their tails is something that their predator or prey that they're attacking could possibly grab onto and cause damage. And it's just something that those dogs have had done to them for multiple years, many years. And it's just the way the style of the dogs are. That's just how it is. And people do it to pit bulls all the time, and or any other type of mastiffs, and cropping their ears, it makes them look a lot cooler. That's my opinion. I'm gonna leave it at that. It is my opinion, and I choose to do it for that reason. When they are puppies and they get it done, it doesn't hurt them as much. I know that later on down the road, as their nerves and their body has developed, if you plan to do it later, it would possibly cause a lot of damage and could lead to infections and other stuff like that. But other than that, I did it purely for the cosmetic effect. I mean, she's a beautiful dog at that. She's beautiful when she was born, she's beautiful now, and she's getting even more gorgeous as she grows. So going back to the injury part again, as a working dog, I want her to be a guard dog as well. And so if there were to be, say, somebody break into my house or in my backyard and, get bit by her, and somebody tried to grab onto her, they would have less to grab onto. They would only have, skin, or, skin to grab onto, or the legs or anything. And, they wouldn't be able to pull her ears or, You know, same thing with an animal. They wouldn't be able to bite our ears. Let's say if another dog was playing too rough, and these are Cane Corsos are high energy dogs. They like to play rough. They like to get tumble, rumble around, and mess around with other big dogs like them. So if one of the dogs were to play and bite their ear, get them to bleed, the ear has so many. It bleeds more. It can bleed a lot, actually. I just know that from what I know, it's a very heavily bleeding type of appendage, I guess you could say. They don't have cartilage like us until it goes into the ear, and that's pretty much where they cut it off, right there, right where the cartilage starts. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Let me know down in the comments if I am. And it is a decision that Cane Corso's owners will have to make down the road, especially if you have multiple Cane Corsos, which I plan to have eventually. I plan to breed my dog, and I plan to own one of her litters, possibly a boy, most likely. And from there, I would like to have another one. I want to keep going with these dogs. They're amazing dogs. They're very loyal. They're very caring. They're very attentive. They know what's going on around them at all times. They're constantly looking 10 feet ahead of them, knowing what's in their, in their path, what's coming up. It's just a great dog to have. But going back to some of the comments that I've got, it was just remarkable just seeing all the people who may be uneducated on that topic. So I don't think you guys are wrong for feeling that way. That's your opinion, and I totally accept that, and that's okay. But understand that when you have these type of dogs, these Cane Corsos, and the tradition of the style of these dogs, they constantly are like that. It's just the way I wanted it to be. And I wouldn't shame anybody for cropping their dog's ears, or I wouldn't shame them for not cropping their dog's ears. Either way, they're amazing dogs. Back to the ear infection thing, it's just dogs that have the uncropped and floppy ears. They're just more prone to ear infections. It's not that my dog isn't, considering that she has her ears cropped, but the dogs with floppy ears are considered to be more prone to catch ear infections. And it's just something that has been said throughout the veterinarian community, the Cane Corso community, and it's been known. But that's that. I mean, if you guys choose to crop your Cane Corso's ears, or if you guys don't, that's up to you. That's completely up to you how you feel about taking care of your dogs. A lot of people may consider it animal cruelty. I do not, because I'm not using my dog to do anything illegal. She looks that way because she looks a lot cooler. She looks a lot cooler that way. And that's just the way I want my dogs to look. I want my dogs to look like they are traditionally. Just like as if anybody were to get, a pit bull, and they would want their pit bull to look more muscular. Now, that goes into a whole deeper, conversation, but there's so many things that people do to their dogs that be considered animal cruelty, that they get them to make them look like that, more muscular or more scary in a way. And cropping their ears and tails when they are newborn is not something that is animal cruelty. It's just a Cane Corso tradition that has been done over the years. And if you look back at them, they were war dogs, working dogs. They were meant to have that. So I didn't do this video to apologize or to say that, oh, I will never do that again. You know, that will never be something that will happen. I'm doing it to educate you, educate myself as well, and I will continue to keep learning these things throughout the road. I know there are a lot of things that I haven't learned yet, so I'm still constantly learning about this dog, and I hope you guys continue to want to grow with me in that fact. Educate yourself. Continue to help me educate myself by commenting down below and let me know what you guys think. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, show some love, please. Let me know that you guys are listening to me. I hope this wasn't another trigger for a lot of you comment warriors down below, but if it is, so be it. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching, and keep listening. Thank you. Stay tuned, guys. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you guys think of the video. All right. Thank you.